Hello children, we are back again with our next class. In the previous class, we have learned about the components which are present in the food like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, and why food is necessary for us, and also discussed about two tests like test for starch, test for fats. Once again I recap about test for starch and fats. How to test starch in the given food item. If you want to test the given food item, does it contain starch? Nothing but glucose. We have to add iodine solution to that food. If the food turns to blue, black color, by that we can confirm the food contains starch. Next, test for fats. For that, we have to rub the food to the paper. Then the paper turns to translucent. You know, when you get outside food like puri, dosha, you can see the color of the paper turns to oily. If you look through that paper, you can see the objects, outside objects also. So we call it as translucent. If the paper turns to translucent, we call it then we can say that the given food item contains fats. Next, third one is the test for proteins. For this, we have to prepare the solutions of copper sulfate and sodium hydroxide. First of all, we have to take a test tube and 2 grams of solution to 2 grams of copper sulfate to 100 ml water. And next, take another test tube, add 10 grams of sodium hydroxide into 100 ml of water. Stir it. Then we will get the solutions of copper sulfate, 2% of copper sulfate and 10% of sodium hydroxide. These are the solutions. These two are the solutions we are using to test the proteins present in the given food item. Then, if the given food item is liquid form, we can take it directly. If that food item is in the solid form, we have to make it powder or paste. If it is raw, we have to make it paste. If it is dried, then we can make it powder. Take that powder or paste into 100 ml of water, mix it. That food item solution is taken, 10 drops of food item solution is taken into another test tube. Then add 2 drops of copper sulfate solution and 10 drops of sodium hydroxide solution to that food item. If that food item turns to violet or purple in color, we can confirm the presence of proteins in that food. Children, you may get one doubt here. Why we are adding the copper sulfate or sodium hydroxide in the water? Why can't we use directly? See, we are making it diluting by adding in required quantity. Here 2 ml of 2% of sodium copper sulfate is added in 100 ml of water, and 10% means whatever the percent we are taking, we are adding that much grams into 100 ml of water. We are diluting that. Why we are diluting means, if you use directly, we may not get direct readings, and that's why we are using it in the diluted form. Whatever the food component we are going to test contains all the carbohydrates, proteins, fats, but some are in more quantity, some are in less quantity. By testing these, if you want to test starch, we will add iodine. If you want to test about fat, you can do it easily by rubbing with the paper. So these all shows to test about the food component present in the food. But the quantity of food component may vary from one food to other. If you see rice, it contains more amount of carbohydrates when compared to dals, which contain proteins. So we have to consume, we have to take all the food components to keep ourselves healthy. The growing children require more amount of proteins. Everyone requires vitamins and nutrients to keep ourselves fit and healthy. Next one, roughages. Roughages are dietary fibers. What are roughages? Till now you have heard about carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, but not about roughages. See, the components of food that are necessary for our body, which helps to clean the digestive tract, are called roughages. From where do we get these roughages? If you see vegetables like rich gourd, bottle gourd, lady's finger, if you crush them, cut into small pieces and crush them, you can see small thread-like structures or strands. Those are called fibers. These fibers are nothing but which helps to clean our stomach and prevents to cause constipation. What is constipation? Means if a person is not able to excrete the waste material regularly, which leads to severe problems of digestion. That's why we have to include these roughages in our regular life. These roughages are nothing but a type of carbohydrates which helps to move the bowel movement freely. These roughages are not digested easily by our digestive system. What are the main sources of roughages? We get these roughages from cereals, fruits like watermelon, guava, papaya, and vegetables like spinach, rich gourd, beans, peas. If you add these fiber fruits in our regular life, that helps to clean our stomach and keep us health. We have an habit of peeling fruits like kheera, which can be eaten raw directly. By that we are losing the fiber. If you peel that fruit peel, we are losing the fiber. That's why we should not remove those fiber. We have to consume it directly by washing those fruits or vegetables cleanly with salt water. Why? Because nowadays the farmers are sowing pesticides to the field. That's why it may harm. If we take directly without cleaning, that may harm to us. Before consuming it, it may be fruits or vegetables, we must clean them properly. These roughages are rich in nutrition. So, we must include these roughages in our daily life. Next one is water. Water is also an essential component which is helpful to our body. We should drink plenty of water regularly, which may help to prevent constipation. There are many fruits and vegetables which contains more amount of water. Fruits like watermelon, orange, and vegetables like bottle gourd, ridge gourd, cucumber contains more amount of water. These food items must be consumed regularly. Why does our body needs water? I said it is also an essential component. But how does water helps? And why it is necessary? For that I will explain an activity. Take a 10 to 50 centimeters wide pipe as shown in the figure. Take a wet cloth or sponge. Push it into the pipe. Before making it wet and after making it wet, try it to push that sponge or cloth into the pipe. Which one will be easy? To push the cloth into the pipe is wet or dry? Yes, the wet one is easy. Why? Because it contains water. Same as how the wet cloth or sponge is entering into the pipe, the food which contains water and the water helps to move the food from esophagus, that is food pipe, to our stomach easily, and in the stomach also this water amount is helpful in the process of digestion. So we must consume more amount of water regularly. Next, balanced diet. What is a balanced diet? The food that contains all the nutrients like carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals in the equal proportions. It's called a balanced diet. How should we make our diet balanced? Means having whatever food we are having, it must contain these components. Means we must include these components like dal, rice which contains carbohydrate, dal contains proteins, oil, ghee or butter which contains fats, pulses, milk which contains proteins, minerals. So we must include these to keep ourselves fit. Even the poor people can take this balanced diet by including rice, roti, dal, oil in their diet and a little amount of jaggery which is rich in iron. This diet will help the people to make their diet a balanced diet. Having proper diet is not only necessary. What are the food we are consuming must contain the nutrients. That nutrients should not be lost while cooking or washing. If you reheat the cooked meal, it may lose the nutrients. Overheating also loses the nutrients. Even after cutting the vegetables also, if we wash that vegetables in the water, some amounts of nutrients will be lost in that vegetables. So we should not wash after cutting the vegetables. It is very important. We have to wash the vegetables before cutting only, not after cutting. In the leafy vegetables, it is very important. Next, avoid junk food. What is junk food? If you see, nowadays all are preferring or enjoying to eat pizzas, burgers, which does not contain any amount of fibers. If you consume regularly these junk foods, it may lead to a condition called constipation. Before only I have said what is that. By that, our digestive system will be affected. So we should avoid junk food. We have to take healthy food. The food habits also depends on the condition in which area we are living. If you see the northern part of India, they will prefer more wheat. Means the wheat is suitable to the people who are living there. If you see the southern part of India, they prefer rice as their main food. The rice is more suitable for the people. So, depending upon the climatic conditions, the food habits are dependent. Next, history of food and nutrition. Before 170 years, the people does not know the importance of nutrition. After many years, scientists named Lavoisier did many experiments and said the importance of this nutrition to the people. In 1752, James Slade said that scurvy can be cured by having fresh fruits and vegetables. Even many diseases can be cured by having these all components regularly, like carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins. So we should consume these components regularly and must keep ourselves healthy. So children, don't say I won't like this dish or that dish. You have to eat all the fruits and vegetables if you like or unlike it. But you have to consume Then to keep yourself healthy. By this we have finished this chapter.